Oh yeah, they're delicious. Yeah.
These are lupin.
First Nations used to use them. They would kind of make cakes out of them. They would dry with other stuff. That's stored really good. So they'd have food. Part of how they have food through the winter.
Our goats love it.
Oh, do they?
What's that?
Our goats love the walls.
Oh, they eat almost anything, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you guys can enjoy it.
Yeah. Only they don't have to go out there and grab it all before
the goats do.
before the goats do it.
I think this is a native azalea.
Mama, I didn't eat and got a blackberry.
A couple of the salal berries. If someone really wants to try one, that was probably a good one. Mostly they're all oh yeah, there's a few more on there. A lot of them are kind of dried out.
What about Oregon grapes? Are those edible initially too?
Yeah, they're edible. They're more like soury and green, like peppery.
Oh,
tasting
okay.
To me,
Yeah.
it varies, but they're sour for sure.
Okay.
Which I like sour taste.
Yeah, it doesn't bother you.
Yeah. So they're actually the Oregon grape is right here, and they're actually also a potent medicinal.
Oh.
Like in the winter time, or during like cold and flu season.
Right there.
The inner bark
See the little...
has berberine in it, which is a yellow compound. I'll show you. So when you're harvesting, you only want to take a strip, take a small strip off so you don't. Oops, where'd that one go? So that you don't girdle the plant. So take thin strips, and you can see this yellow on the inside of the bark. So that's your medicine. Maybe like
Oregon grape.
Oregon grape.
yeah. Oh yeah. Mahonia is the Latin genus. Oh yeah. Yeah, here it is. It's got kind of pricklies. This is oh yeah. Yeah. This is the taller variety. More commonly where I live in the undergrowth of the Doug fir forest is a shorter variety that usually only gets up to here about.
So how do you tell the difference between holly and Oregon grape?
Okay, so holly is a tree that will get bigger. On the holly oftentimes the stem will be green.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
They're
Pricklier.
leaves are much pricklier.
Yeah, the
actually
hollies
like
the leaves are tougher and more prickly. And they usually grow more straight up.
Yeah. That makes sense. Mine are big.
Yeah.
These are more shrubby.
These are definitely. This is normally I find the shorter variety, which that helps when they're only down this far.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll see any out in the woods there. They grow all over in the woods by my house.
Okay.
And they grow at our house too.
Yeah, they love growing under the Doug firs. Yeah.
And what's the medicinal qualities of that?
Oh yeah, so it's like kind of like a panacea for it boosts your immune system, and so it really helps you fight off any sort of infections.
So what if you got it confused with holly and you ate the holly? Would you be poisoned?
I don't think you want to eat the holly. The holly
I don't think so.
The holly does. I don't believe has the bright yellow inner bark.
Okay.
So when you're harvesting it for the medicine, if you don't see that bright yellow color, then it's probably not the Oregon grape. Also, so maybe 3 or 4 strips like this for a dose that you would make into a tea. It's extremely bitter. Like even I'm like, wow. So you might want to mix it with something else, or just down it and then do chaser with something that tastes good. And the tea will turn like this light yellow color too. The berries are also edible of this. There's actually a couple berries, not not on this one, but on just a little further up. Here's more of the salal berries if anyone wants to try some. See how they are. Yeah, they're good.
Scored a handful of raisins.
Oh yeah, those are all dried out. But yeah, by taking thin strips of the bark, and if there's a number of plants around, then you're not going to impact the one plant too much. As long as you don't cut all the way around the entire bark, it won't kill it. And you can take, if it's a taller plant like that, you can kind of take a strip here and then go down and take a strip down there.
Oregon grape.
Immune system boost. Man, that's a dry energy.
And you can, this one is already kind of so dry. It lends itself well to also you can make a fresh or dried tea pretty well with the Oregon grape bark. Yeah. Here's that's the cattier seed head. There's the flower. And here's the leaves. Leaves are they're pretty mild. So,
I've seen that.
Is that hawthorn right there?
that is, yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty grubby.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been popped a few times. Yeah. Thimbleberry, delicious berries in July, I believe. Also, if you're stuck out in the woods and you have to go to the bathroom, number 2, and you didn't bring any toilet paper, these work really nice. They're nice and fuzzy. If you can believe it, I had thimbleberries on Sunday, so if you miss out on something, a berry that you really like, you can travel back in time. All you have to do is go up in elevation.
Do you know, for thimbleberries, we were just talking about how some bushes, like what are the thriving conditions for it that produce the fruit? Because we've seen a lot of bushes where they are thimbleberries, but they don't ever ripen, you know?
That might be like black sun, probably. They seem to get berries most places, I feel, but I could see like a lack of sun being an issue. Yeah.
Milo. What? Thank you, Mr. Hey.
Here's more of the Oregon grape. I'm just looking for some berries to try. These are all pretty dry. Probably wouldn't be very tasty. So here's thistles.
Yeah.
So some thistles are these ones. Yeah, too spiny to pick. But some thistles get bigger leaves, so they have a larger midrib of the leaf.
I got big.
You've seen big ones?
Yeah, we have tall ones.
Yeah. So if they have bigger leaves and bigger midribs, if you're really desperately looking for something, you can wear gloves and strip out that middle part and it's edible. All thistles are edible. So yeah, they're related to artichokes. And there's actually one that grows up in the mountains called the edible thistle. And it has kind of, it's more juicy and thick leaves for eating. Just the middle part, because you don't want to chew on those spines. Here are a few of the Oregon grapes, berries that are still good. Anyone wants to try some? Yeah.
So sorry, good. You're fine.
Anyone else? Got 2. Try one, just for quality.
They are a little sour.
Mm-hmm. surprisingly full blooming guy here is a vetch. From the pea family.
We have seen bitch so many times.
Yeah, very
You want me to find it?
A lot of these ones, some bugs got into them. You'll see they have all these little stippling of kind of, so these aren't really ideal eating ones. I'd recommend waiting till we get to the stand of Ragosa roses over there. They're delicious.
Is it always best to wait till they get that vibrant color, that vibrant orange?
Yeah, like see this one's like not completely ripe. In addition to being like either an infection or bugs. Lots of places will be nice. Yeah, the brighter that orange color, the brighter. Those, the Nuka roses aren't as juicy and delicious as these Ragosa roses.
Bigger ones, right?
But you can definitely eat. You can eat any rose that's.
And they're like vitamin C, you said, right?
Yeah. Lemon green. Sweet smell. You're probably familiar in the springtime if you walk through the air smells like that. And they're called cottonwoods because their seeds are, where it's kind of Christmas in June. Sometimes it seems like more recently where their seeds will just be covering the ground.
Can you do anything? That's sticky. Very sticky.
The amount that you would have to like to do like stuffing or something would be a lot, and then it once it gets compressed, it doesn't poop back out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, hawthorn berries. There's the hawthorn berries. If you feel these, they're squishy, which means they're ripe. These are good, ready to collect. They don't have a whole lot of flavor, but the medicinal qualities are good. With the hawthorn, like making that tea, like oftentimes, one of my grandpas would just have like a tea kettle dedicated to the hawthorn, and he'd just have it sitting on like a shelf, kind of like by his wood stove, where it's not like boiling, but it's just kind of sitting there and steeping, and he just would put new berries in and keep it going for like 5 days, a batch of tea, and just drink from that. So this is the Doug fir right here. There you can see the Doug fir cones. Earlier in the springtime, at the ends of the branches, it'll have new growth, which you can eat. It has kind of a lemony, tanniny flavor. And so over there, that's a big willow right there.
I
Eating the Doug fir, the new growth, is that an antibiotic kind of property? I thought some people make an oil out of it, or is that
really?
cedar? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's cedar. I know people make infuse it, do an infusion with oil.
I know cedar is it's strong,
antiseptic.
Strong antiseptic.
Maybe
yeah.
it's cedar I'm confusing it with.
Cedar you don't want to take internally.
Okay.
But yeah, externally making a salve of it. I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with it with that.
The Doug fir.
With using the cedar for that, so I wouldn't be the one to ask. But,
Okay.
yeah.
I've just seen people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they do put it in like salves and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what the Doug fir, do you know if it has any medicinal value or just...
You know what?
We could look.
Yeah, I could look it up.
Oh, I don't want to
Yeah,
take your time. We
okay.
could do it.
Oh, yeah.
We could do it later.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm curious.
I could do that in a minute while you're
Oh, yeah.
doing this thing. Yeah, I promise to distract you.
Oh, there's a vulture over there, kind of behind those trees. And there's more of the black cottonwoods. And this is a beautiful stand of the rugosa rose with lots of delicious roses for everyone. So. So these ones almost turn like a beautiful red color when they're totally ripe.
Grab this one up here.
And amazingly enough, this one actually has a flower on it still up here.
Big rock.
Now, what color are we
Yeah.
looking for in these ones? More like the red?
Yeah, like the darker red, like this, scarlet maybe, or.
Okay.
But any of them are going to be good as long as they're at least orange. So you can see this one is like already starting to shrivel a little bit, so that one's maybe a little overripe. I love the smell of the rose flowers, and also the nutra rose has that wonderful smell. And even in the spring when you walk by, even if they're not blooming yet, with the sun shining on them, they're going to have that fragrance. This one's like spicy a little bit.
Yeah, all the seeds you could ever want, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Some firs in here, including Douglas.
Yeah.
I don't see any trees or trees.
Yeah, it's that one. No mention of medicinal qualities. Yeah. I'm guessing it probably has vitamin C.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
I don't think I would eat them. On a regular basis. No. No. But if you're out here. Yeah. I was hungry in the woods and I didn't eat seeds. Yeah. But it does have a It's pretty red. Yeah. Mine was like a big tomato. There you go.
Yeah, so this is the crabapple tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of a stand of them, so thanks. Maybe if that one back there is the big one. Probably made all these babies.
Yep, the mama tree.
So if anyone else wants to try the crab apples, this is a crabapple tree. You can see the fruits right here.
So if these are ripe, should you be able to pull them fairly easily, or?
Sometimes they'll like tear out of the back. They don't necessarily succeed.
So it's mainly just the color that you're
Yeah,
looking
and
for.
they're also like when they're red, they're more pliable. And the yeah, this one's a lot harder. Yellow, so it's probably not quite.
Mommy, watch out for my
That's like perfect. Yeah.
But they tasted pretty good. Yeah, it tasted like an apple. Yeah. It tastes like a little tiny. Yeah.
Do you want to smell the rose?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone else want to smell the nice rose?
Incredible.
Yeah.
And we could just take these seeds and plant them home.
We could try it. I don't know. I've never tried propagating. Oh, of course. Yeah.
You could propagate with a cutting too.
Yeah.
That on the new growth in spring. Yeah. I've done it with cornucopia roses.
Mama, why
They
put that
native wild
down?
ones
Probably.
stick to.
Yeah, or they're
Up in the forest.
they spread by putting up shoots, and you can just dig up one of those. That's my good. or like native plant hills. So the Ragosa Rose isn't actually
Well, people have been picking right here. Oh, yeah. But they're all dried up. August 15th.